Hello students, welcome to IP's e-learning program. Today's our subject is Math Standard 10th English Medium chapter number 7 Coordinate Geometry. In the previous lecture we have seen our section formula, how to derive section formula, when we are going to use section formula and what is the general form of section formula. Yes, once again we are going to see how to remember section formula. So here you can see this is the line segment A, B, coordinates of A, x1, y1, coordinates of B, x2, y2. Here we are going to take one point, that is the P, and coordinates of P, x, y. And here we are going to take ratio M1, ratio M2. So how to write section formula? So here what we have to do? So here we have to multiply M1 with x2 and y2, and here we have to multiply M2 with x1 and y1. So here we are going to write section formula. Section formula is equal to x, y is equal to, now we have to multiply M1 x2. So in bracket M1 x2 plus M2 x1, M2 x1 upon M1 plus M2, comma. Second we are going to write, this is first one, x coordinate, this is also for the x coordinate. Y coordinate, here we are also going to write for the y coordinate. So here for the y coordinate we are going to write M1 y2 plus M2 y1 upon M1 plus M2, bracket complete. So here this is the section formula, and in this way you can remember your section formula very easily. Clear? So this is the way to remember section formula. So here section formula is completed. Yes, now we are going to see one or two more points. So here now we are going to write next point, and that is the if the ratio in which P divides, if the ratio in which P divides AB is K ratio 1, AB is K ratio 1, then the coordinates of the point P will be here what is given, if the ratio in which P divides AB. So here you can see line segment AB. Now P is dividing this line segment in the ratio K ratio 1. This is the K part and this is the 1 part. Then the coordinates of point P will be, here we are going to write coordinates for P. But what are the coordinates of A? x1, y1, and here for the B, x2, y2. Now we are going to write coordinates point P. Coordinates for point P. So here how we are going to write? So here we have to multiply K with x2 and y2. We have to multiply 1 with y1 and x1. So coordinates of P is equal to kx2 plus 1 into x1, x1. Okay, because whenever we are going to multiply any number, any digit with 1, we will get as answer that number. It means 1 multiply 6 is equal to 6. It means whenever we are going to multiply any number with 1, here you can see that number is taken as 6. We are going to multiply 6 with 1. We will get answer as number itself. So here 6 into 1, 6, 1 into 7, 7, 1 into minus 6, minus 6. So this is the process. So here Therefore x1 into 1 is equal to x1 upon k plus 1, comma, this is for the x coordinate. Now we are going to write for the y coordinate. So here k into y2, it means ky2 plus 1 into y1, so it means we have to write y1 upon k plus 1. So here this is the coordinates of P. What is this point? See, once again, if the ratio in which P divides AB, P is dividing AB in the ratio K ratio 1. So this is the figure for that. So what we can write for the point P, the coordinates of point P will be P is equal to kx2 plus x1 upon k plus 1, comma, ky2 plus y1 upon k plus 1. So this is the second point. Note it down, then we are going to see one more point. But first of all, note it down. Completed? Okay. Now next one we are going to see, that is the midpoint formula. So let us see what is the midpoint formula. Let us see next topic, that is the midpoint formula. Midpoint formula. Okay, let us see. The midpoint of a line segment divides midpoint of a line segment divides midpoint of a line segment. If one line segment is given and midpoint of that line segment is given, then that midpoint of a line segment divides the line segment in the ratio, divides the line segment in the ratio, line segment in the ratio 1:1. Now we are going to take one line segment, understand it very well. Here we are going to write A, here we are going to write B. So this is the line segment AB and we are going to take midpoint as a point P. So what is the statement? Midpoint of a line segment. This is the midpoint of a line segment divides the line segment in the ratio 1:1. What is the meaning of midpoint? Point that is in the middle. It means upside equal, downside equal, and that point is in the middle. So here you can see 1, this part is 1, this part is also 1. So here you can say 1:1. Both sides are equal, 1:1. That's why this P point is the midpoint of line segment AB. It means whenever one line segment is given and midpoint of that line segment is given, it means this line segment is divided into two equal parts. Okay, so what we can write? Therefore coordinates, therefore the coordinates of the, therefore the coordinates of the, therefore the coordinates of the midpoint P, Therefore, the coordinates of midpoint P, if we want to find, if this condition is given and if we want to find the coordinates of midpoint P, then what we can write? So, therefore, the coordinates of the midpoint P of the join of the points A x1 y1 and B x2 y2, so so here we are going to write P is equal to what we have to write? So here coordinates of A x1 comma y1, coordinates of B x2 comma y2. So here what we are going to write? So here we have to apply section formula, 1 into x1, 1 into y2, 1 into x1, 1 into y1. So here we can write is equal to 1 multiply x2 plus 1 multiply x1 upon what we have to write? 1 plus 1 comma. Same way we are going to write for the y coordinates, 1 into y2 plus 1 into y1 upon 1 plus 1. As per I told you, whenever we are going to multiply any number with 1, answer will remain yes. So here 1 into x2 plus x1, x2 plus x1 upon 1 plus 1 2, comma y2 plus y1 upon 2. Now here you can see 2 and 1, but x2 and x1, they are in the form of addition. So whenever we are going to do addition, what is the answer? If we are going to do addition for 2 plus 3, 5, 3 plus 2, answer will remain same. So here we are going to write, therefore P is equal to x1 plus x2 divided by 2 comma y1 plus y2 divided by 2, and this formula is known as midpoint formula. This formula is known as midpoint formula. But when we are going to use this midpoint formula, when line segment AB divides by one point P, and that is the midpoint of AB, we can say that when these points divides line segment AB in 1:1, it means these both parts will be equal. So at that time we can say that is the midpoint, and at that time we can find coordinates of that midpoint by this formula, and this formula is known as midpoint formula. What is the midpoint formula? x1 plus x2 divided by 2 comma y1 plus y2 divided by 2. This is the midpoint formula. First of all, note it down in your class workbook. So here for the next exercise we have seen three formula. First one is the section formula, when line segments divide into k/1, and third one is the mid formula. Correct? Okay. Now we are going to see example number 6. Give heading of example number 6 and read the question. Read the question twice so you can understand solution of that question. If you are not going to understand question, then you can also not write solution in the examination, and you can also not understand solution. So understand question first of all. Okay. So here example number 6. Let us see question of example number 6. So Example number 6. Example 6. Find the coordinates of the point. Find the coordinates. Find the coordinates of the point. Find the coordinates of the point which divides the line segment. Which divides the line segment joining the points 4, -3 and 8, 5 in the ratio 3:1 internally. Now this is the question. Once again read the question, what is given. So here as a question, this thing is given, find the coordinates of the point which divides. We have to find coordinates of the point, but of the which point? So which divides means line segment is given and one point is there that divides that line segment, and we have to find coordinates of that point. So here we are going to see solution. So line segment joining the points 4, -3 and 8, 5. These are the coordinates. You can see one line segment. Here you can see names not given. So we are going to take A and B. Coordinates of A 4, -3. Coordinates of B 8, 5. Here we are going to take one point, that is the P, and we have to find coordinates of P. Now what is given? Joining points 4, -3 and 8, 5 in the ratio 3:1. So this is the 3:1. Now as per our general form, what is this? x1, y1. What is this? x2, y2. Coordinates of P, x, y. This 3 m1, this 1 is m2. Now first of all we are going to write formula. In the examination, first of all of you also have to write this thing. Write the general forms of all the points, all the ratio and all the things. So you can solve this question easily. Now we are going to write formula. X, y is equal to, what is the formula? m1 x2 plus m2 x1 upon m1 plus m2, comma m2 m1 y2 plus m2 y1 upon m1 plus m2. Now we have to find coordinates of x, y is equal to m1. What is the value of m1? This is the formula. This is the general form. Now just we have to substitute all the values. m1, what is the value of m1? 3. What is the value of x2? So here you can do x2 is equal to 8 plus what is the value of m2? m2 is equal to 1. What is the value of x1? x1 is equal to 4 upon 3 plus 1. Same way we have to substitute value for the y coordinates. m1 3, y2 5 plus m2 1, y1 minus 3 upon 3 plus 1 is equal to, therefore xy is equal to 8 3s are 24, 4 1s are 4, 3 plus 1 4, comma 5 3s are 15 plus minus 3 1s are 3, 3 plus 1 4 is equal to 24 plus 4, 28 divided by 4, comma 15 minus 3 12, डिवाइड बाय 4. नाउ 4 के टेबल में 28, 4 7 जा 4 3 जा 12. Therefore x comma y is equal to 7 comma 3. Therefore x is equal to 7 and y is equal to 3, and this is the solution. And in this way we can use section formula. You have to write section formula, then you have to substitute all the values, and then you have to do simplification, and then you will get your answer. So this is the solution of example number 6. Clear? Okay. Any doubt? No. Note it down in your classwork book. So here in this lecture we have seen revision of section formula, जो मैंने starting में आपको बताया कैसे याद रखना है. Then midpoint formula. Then when line segments divides in the ratio k/1, at that time what we have to write formula, that formula. And application of section formula, it means example number 6. All these things clear? Once again revise this video. In previous video, derivation of section formula, so you can understand, you can see example on totally based on the section formula, so you can understand all the example and exercise very well. Okay, so here we are completing over this lecture. Thank you for watching.